moments of fame into a career for yourself?
Lots of hard work. You know, I had to transition off of the platform and develop like the acting skills, and it was a good like kickstart to my career. And I had to like use that to get into these big rooms in Hollywood. And then once I was in these rooms, I had to like show my full potential and the acting skills that I have.
I imagine the people that you were sitting across from in those auditions weren't necessarily millennials who had been tracking your every move on social media. How did you explain to them what you had been doing and how you had built up your skill set?
Yeah, I think the numbers would speak for themselves. So when they would hear that I had like 15 million total followers, that like touched them, and they would go home and ask their kids if they knew who I was, and a lot of them would say yes, and so that was powerful to them, even though they didn't know who I was.
Jake, I've got to ask you about Vine and its long-term like viability. A lot of people have said if Twitter starts to run into trouble, they should probably sell it. How useful do you find it today versus a few years ago?
Yeah, so Vine was super popular a couple of years ago, and it's on its like dwindling edges, along with Twitter, but they're still both very powerful platforms, and it's just about translating your content onto other platforms. So now like Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat are super popular, and so I just create content on those platforms and grow an audience there. And social media is kind of the same across the board, so you just have to know how to engage your audience, and you'll be popular on any platform that comes up.
And then the other goal, Jake, of course, is to translate that into money. Can you share with us how much you're actually making from social media? Is it 6 figures, 7 figures? What can you say?
So starting out, it was 6 figures, then moving up into 7 figures.
Hello.
As you get like as you get more and more popular and start to build a brand name for yourself in the space, you start working with big Fortune 500 companies, merchandising deals, you can tour, so there's a lot of ways to monetize. But if you have millions of fans and you can convert like even 5% of them to pay for something of yours, you're in the 7-figure range.
You've obviously figured it out, Jake. Not many people, if any, can say they started out making 6 figures, but we wish you the best of luck, and we want you to come back and see us.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Jake Paul.
When we come back this morning.